I've been secretly living in my ex-wife's attic for a month. I've been living in my ex-wife's attic for the past 5 weeks, and she has no idea I'm here. Last night, she hired a paranormal investigator because she's convinced the house is haunted. I'm the ghost, and honestly, after what she put me through during our divorce, I don't feel bad about it at all. I need to explain how I got here because I know how this sounds. I'm 40 years old, a reasonably successful commercial architect, and up until 6 months ago, I thought I had a decent marriage. I was wrong about that last part. My ex-wife, Catherine, and I were married for 12 years. No kids, which turned out to be a blessing given how everything ended. We bought our house 9 years ago, a beautiful craftsman-style home with 4 bedrooms, a finished attic that we'd converted into a studio space, and a large backyard. I loved that house. I designed the renovation myself, spent weekends restoring the original woodwork, and planted every tree in the garden. Catherine worked in marketing for a pharmaceutical company, made good money, and had very specific ideas about how things should be. Our marriage worked for a long time because I went along with most of her decisions. She picked our furniture, our vacation destinations, what we ate for dinner, who we socialized with. I didn't mind much. I'm fairly easygoing, and she seemed to care more about those things than I did. But over the years, going along with everything turned into having no say in anything. By year 10, I realized I'd become a supporting character in her life rather than an equal partner. The breaking point came last November. I'd been working on a major project at work, a mixed-use development downtown that was the biggest commission our firm had landed in years. I was the lead architect, and the client presentation was scheduled for a Tuesday afternoon. Catherine knew about this. I had mentioned it probably 15 times over the preceding month. The Monday night before my presentation, she informed me that we were having dinner with her boss and his wife Tuesday evening at 7. I reminded her about my presentation. She said my presentation would be over by 7, so what was the problem? I explained that after a presentation this important, there would be client discussions, possibly going out for drinks with the team, and I couldn't just bail at 6:30 to make a dinner reservation. She got this look on her face, the one I'd seen 1,000 times, and said her boss had specifically requested we come to this dinner. It was important for her career. My presentation was just work. I did those all the time. Just work? The biggest project of my career was just work? Something in me broke in that moment. I told her I wouldn't be making the dinner. She could go alone or reschedule. Catherine's face went red, and she said if I didn't come to this dinner, she'd remember it. That sounded like a threat, and I said so. She doubled down, said I was being selfish and unsupportive, that she'd always put my career first, which was completely untrue,